Most people think dividends are for retirees. Wrong. Dividends are for people who value future freedom, not future stress. Today I'm gonna show you my dividend growth ETFs, not the high yield ones. These are upcoming next. What's up guys, Kareem here. This channel is all about smart money in the UAE. Simple, honest and no fake Lamborghinis. This is video 4 and we're talking dividend growth ETF. The boring stuff that makes you actually fucking rich. Before we start, I have to say this shit so you don't sue me. Quick disclaimer, this video is for educational purposes only. I'm sharing what I personally do. This is not a financial advice. Do your own research, talk to a professional, and don't blame me if you YOLO incorrectly. First, what the hell is an ETF? An ETF is a basket of investments. Instead of buying one stock and saying you're up, you buy hundreds or thousands in one go. Think of it as ordering a mixed grill instead of betting everything on one kebab. Less stress, more peace, and better sleep. There are two main dividend styles. Dividend growth ETF, lower dividends today, but they grow every year. They are perfect if you're still working. And there is high yield ETFs. Higher income now, but they don't grow as much. They are perfect if you're willing to stop working soon. Today we're going to talk about dividend growth ETFs, and in the next video we're going to talk about high yield ones. But what are dividend growth ETFs? These ETFs invest in companies that make money, increase dividends consistently, and don't play stupid games. The goal isn't to live off of them today. The goal is to build future cash flow that keeps growing even when you stop working. So here's how I exactly do it. Salary kicks in, I pay off my credit card, no interest, no drama. Then from whatever left, 30% goes into a dividend growth ETFs. This 30% is split across ETFs, which I'm gonna show you shortly. No emotions, no market timing, no I'll invest tomorrow inshallah, no excuses. So our first start for today, Schwab US Dividend Equity, which goes with the ticker SCHD. Out of my 30%, 22% goes to this ETF. This is my foundation. US company, strong cash flow, consistent dividend growth, not flashy, very reliable. This ETF is like that friend who never cancels their plan. Second is VO, Vanguard S&P 500 ETFs. And who these days doesn't have an exposure to the S&P 500? 17% of the 30% goes to this ETF. This is growth plus dividends combined. Lower yield, massive long-term growth. If the US economy wins, this wins. Third is VSS. 11% of the 30% goes to this ETF. This is international small cap stocks outside of the US. Higher risk, but higher growth potential. This is for diversification and future upside. Then we have Vanguard International High Dividend Yield Index Funds, which goes with VYMI. And 22.22% goes to this ETF. International dividend paying company, less exposure to the US, but global exposure. Less stress if one market doesn't perform. Then we have REET, REET, 11.11% goes to this. It's global real estate. This is real estate without toilets, tenants, and WhatsApp messages at 2 a.m. Yes, please. And finally, we have VGSH, or how I like to call it, VGSH. This is short-term US government bond. 16.67% goes to this ETF. This is my stability ETF. Lower returns, but it protects the portfolio when the market panics. So let's make this very simple because finance people love to complicate everything. Let's say my salary kicks in. After paying my credit card and all my bills, I have 10,000 dirhams remaining to invest. From that amount, I invest 30%. So 30% of 10,000 AED is 3,000 dirhams. That's it. No magic. Now, that 3,000 dirhams gets split across my dividend growth ETFs as follows. The Schwab takes 22%, so it's 660 AD. The VOO takes 17%, so it's 510 AD. The VSS takes 11%, so it's 330 AD. The VYMI takes 22.22%, so it's 666 AD. The REET takes 11.11%, so it's 333 AD. And VGSH takes 16.67%, so it's 500 AD. Added up, it's roughly around 3,000 dirhams. Close enough, we're not launching a rocket. The exact numbers doesn't matter. What matters is I invest consistently, I follow the same percentages, I don't think about it every month. Automation beats motivation. So why this strategy works? This strategy gives you growth, diversification, future increasing income, and peace of mind. It's not I'm trying to be rich this year, it's more of I'm trying to be free forever. Quick question I always get, Kareem, which brokerage are you actually using? I'm using Interactive Broker, IBKR. And no, I'm not sponsored. I wish. Nobody paid me. Nobody promised me free shawarmas. I use IBKR for one simple reason. You will not find all the ETFs I mentioned today in one UAE brokerage except IBKR. Most local brokerages will give you some of these, not all of them. IBKR gives me access to US ETFs, international ETFs. They have low fees, one platform for everything. So instead of juggling 2-3 apps, I keep it simple. I will leave my IBKR referral link below. If you use it, you can earn up to $1,000 worth of IBKR stock for free. Yes, up to, depending on how much you fund your account. If you don't use it, no hard feelings. The content stays free anyways. So every month I repeat this process. Same ETFs, same percentages, no stress. This is how boring money quietly builds freedom. In the next video, I'm gonna show you my income-focused ETFs, the ones designed to pay you real cash every month. This is when things get spicy. If this helped, like and subscribe. It really supports the channel. Until next time, Yalla Habibi. UAE money made simple.